All right, welcome back in. Zach Gelb show outside of Arm & Hammer Park, as we're going to now be joined by another Zach, and that's Zack Zehner of the Double-A Trenton Thunder, batting .276, 7 home runs, 47 RBIs on the year, and a nice big accomplishment last week, being named the MVP of the Double-A All-Star Game. Zach, congratulations. Thanks for the time, and how are you? Well, hold on. Let's make sure his mic works. All right. How are you?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's like the Sprint commercial. Can you hear me now? Good, good, good. All right.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a great time. It was fantastic up in New Hampshire. They did a really good job with the whole thing, and it's fun to be back here in Trenton.
All right. So now we got to see what we have in similarity, because both our names are Zach. When's your birthday?
August 8th.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm August 9th. How about that? This is a match made in heaven already.
Whoa.
So growing up as a kid, you're a California kid. I
Yep.
was from New York, so nothing in common there. But what was life as a kid growing up in California?
Summer birthday is nice. You know, go to the beach for the birthday every day or every year. It's pretty mellow out in California as people think it is. You know, played a lot of baseball, surfed a lot, went to the beach. It's pretty much my entire childhood right there.
When was the first time that you got on the surfboard?
Oh, jeez. I think my dad was pushing me into waves when I was like 5 or 6.
I'd be scared to go surfing. First off, my big size would be tough for me to maneuver myself on the surfboard. But I would get scared about the sharks.
Nah, you do fine. You would do fine. The sharks are scared of us, so I haven't had to deal with it yet.
So you never had a run-in with the shark?
No.
Do you know anyone that had a run-in with the shark?
Yeah, actually, someone got eaten in my hometown once.
Really?
Yeah, many years back.
And you still went surfing?
I mean, yeah, you got to go out there. You can't be afraid of that.
I like your personality. This guy's going to be a star one day. We're talking to Zack Zehner right now on the Zach Gelb Show. So also growing up, baseball fan, were you a Padres fan?
Big Padres fan. Big Tony Gwynn guy growing up for sure.
And Tony Gwynn just did so many things that if you're a young baseball player, you want to make him be a role model and also just admire after him. What was it like for you watching Tony Gwynn as a kid?
I mean, he's definitely one of my role models. He played the game the right way. He always gave back to San Diego, you know, Mr. Padre, Mr. San Diego. You know, and he was always a Padre, you know, so I could always count on watching him every year. You know, he's consistent as can be. He went on to go coach at San Diego State, so, you know, in high school I got to go watch him coach there, and, you know, I was a big San Diego State fan too, so that was a lot of fun. When
you were a kid, growing up, baseball was clearly always a big passion, surfing and all the other stuff that we talked about. When was the moment, because everyone growing up as a kid, I want to play football, I want to play basketball, I want to play baseball, but then you realize, hey, I'm actually pretty good, I'm better than my friends that want to do that. When was that moment for you?
It wasn't in high school. I didn't have any, like, scholarships or any of that. You know, I went to JUCO for a couple, 3 years, and, you know, it was probably when I got that scholarship to go playing in a Division I college when I was like, wow, this is, like, this is a real thing. You know, this is paying for school. This is a lot of fun. You know, let's see what can happen. Did you feel like because of not getting the looks in high school, that creates that chip on the shoulder and you still want to prove people wrong? Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something, I've always had to work, to get to where I'm at right now. Nothing's ever been handed to me or anyone really, so you got to go out and work every day and, prove yourself, and that's kind of just been the mentality my entire career. The day you got drafted, take me back. What do you remember about the day you got drafted? I had finals. I think I had 3 finals the day after, so there was a lot going on in my head. Am I going to, graduate from college, all that. No, it was a fun day. How do you study for earth science when you're getting ready for the draft? Yeah, it was like microeconomics 2 or something like that. I don't think I did very well in the final. Yeah, I was so focused on the draft, it was hard to do anything. I'm sitting in my room, you're on the internet, just refresh. It happened. I think I put my pencil down. I said, boys, let's go. We celebrated that day. What was the celebration like? We went downtown. We just had some fun together, had some waters and other things like that. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a memorable day, being around friends and family. It was fun. So now this process, you have to prove yourself to eventually get up to the big league stage. Describe what this process has been for you. It's been a lot of fun for sure. These group of guys we got this year is really fun to watch. Everyone's really good on this team, so that really pushes you to get better every single day. We all push each other, and we just go out and win. If you focus on that winning, your kind of personal accolades kind of take care of themselves. If the end goal is just win ball games. And that personal accolade has come to fruition this year. You make the All-Star game, you be the MVP, you have a career high. In your minor league career, 4 home runs. Mm-hmm. For you individually, going into this year, what did you really want to improve on? And then also, why do you think you're having such a good start
as we're now in the second half of the season?
I just want to be consistent this year. This is a big step, to Double-A. It's tough to be consistent at this level with the pitching you're facing. So I really want to just push myself to, put a good product on the field every day. Not worry about the results. Just, play hard, compete. And I think the numbers have just kind of taken care of themselves because I haven't really worried about them.
Now, it's 1,000 degrees out here, and I think it got a little bit hotter because you sat down. In the last 10 games, you've been on fire with 3 home runs and 10 RBIs.
Yep.
What's the secret right now? What are you drinking at night to get you ready to get 10 RBIs in your last 10 games?
A lot of water. I think I've passed out a few times during those games, so I don't know what's happening, to be honest. I don't know, man. We're rolling right now. We went into the All-Star break. We came off and lost 3 games.
You're
quick.
11 and a half up.
I know.
It's crazy.
We got to keep the foot on the pedal. We came out slow to start the break, and we kind of checked in. We're like, all right, let's get back on. Let's get on pace, and we kind of just were like, all right, let's go back to work, and I think that's pushed everyone to really just grind it out.
What's the best part about being in the Yankees organization?
The talent, really. You show up and guys are in pregame making crazy plays during batting practice. Someone's hitting a homer every night. It's wild how much talent there is up and down in the system, and it really pushes everyone to play better. And
what really shows that is you guys have lost a lot of pieces this year, and you guys still find a way to have this big lead. Yep. And what is it about this team here in Double-A that you guys could just lose some guys, you bring more guys up, and then the current group here, you guys all keep it status quo even though there are changing pieces, and you just continue to produce? I mean, that's probably a testament to the coaching staff. We expect so much from us. Our work is so detailed before every game. When you come up here, a lot of it is expected of you, and guys kind of fit those roles. They know they got to do work. They know there's a lot at stake up here, and so guys just kind of come in and compete. Zack Zehner with us right now on the Zach Gelb Show. If no one has ever seen you play baseball, how do you describe your game to that person? I've been told that I like to play with my hair on fire. I'm trying to run around. I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to be aggressive on the base paths. I'm just trying to be aggressive. That's pretty much my style. And does a lot of that passion just come from watching Tony Gwynn as a kid or something like that? Definitely. He definitely played that same style. He was a good contact guy, but he was a good runner. He did everything well, and he showed he played hard every day. Who were some of the other players growing up as a kid that you really did admire to or take a liking to? God, it's kind of the steroid kind of guys back in the day. Everyone was. I know. Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, those guys were so much fun to watch. Sammy Sosa, I mean, who doesn't like watching a lot of homers, Yeah. I think those were the guys. Now the game, though, because I grew up loving baseball. We're similar in age. You grew up loving baseball. Now there are kids that they're not really loving the sport growing up anymore. What would you say to kids right now and why they should have an interest in the game of baseball? I mean, it's a lot like life, You're going to fail a lot, and you just kind of find a way to, create your own path and kind of figure out what you need to do to be successful. And I think it's a very humbling sport, and I think a lot of kids don't like it because it is so hard. And it's not a sport where you're going to get 4 hits every single game. Not a lot of kids want to be a part of that, but I think it's good. It teaches you a lot of lessons, and I think you got to play it. Now, you play outfield. The outfield's very crowded on the big league level. Even the GM, Brian Cashman, said when Hicks comes back, Frazier's going down, and Frazier's been unbelievable for the Yankees. So do you play any other positions? Have you been trying any other positions or just sticking to outfield right now? Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of first base right now. I think versatility is key with everyone. You want to be able to do as much as you can. So I've been definitely working out at first base. Hopefully I debut one of these days. Anything I can do to help the team win. If they want me to play third, I'll play some third. Do you think about the big leagues a lot? Is it tough not to think about it? Yeah, you're so close, and you see guys who've been on this team at the beginning of the year get up to the big leagues, and it kind of gives you hope. You're like, wow, I'm that close. But no, you don't think about it that much. You got to focus on the day. You got to make sure you're doing your work, and ultimately, if you do that, then you'll get to the big league. So that's kind of got to be the mindset. Wrapping up with Zack Zehner, your pregame ritual. Do you have anything funky that you do? No, man, I've been trying to cut that out. Maybe in high school I did or something, but no, I'm pretty easy. I just like to, play a little shuffleboard in there with the boys, keep it mellow, keep it light, just hang out, really. Who's the best shuffleboard player on the Thunder? Oh, man, I'd say myself, but I'm lying. I'm very bad. Does Bobby Mitchell get in sometimes in the shuffleboard games? No, the clubhouse is ours. They keep their distance because it gets pretty wild in there. Josh Rogers is pretty good at shuffleboard. It kills me to say it because
He loves it that I'm telling this.
Always kicks your ass a bunch of times in the game.
Yeah, a lot. Josh Rogers is pretty good. The pitching staff's pretty good, but those pitchers, they're
Never
always
trust the pitcher.
they're always in there playing. It's not fair.
All right. Before we let Zack Zehner go, let's try to learn a little bit more about you.
Yeah.
Favorite musician?
Oh, geez. I like Jimi Hendrix or the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What's your walk-up song?
Thank Me Now by Drake.
Do you change the walk-up song if you're in a slump right
No.
now? You don't change it. But do you
No,
ever
stick
change
with
it?
the process. Stick with
Trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process. If you change it, I mean, you're giving in, so you can't do it.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Forrest Gump.
Ooh, Run, Forrest, Run. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
If you weren't playing baseball, what would you be doing?
Surfing.
Would you be a professional surfer?
If it was this hot out, I'd be at the beach, man. It's so hot.
When a day like this, you just want to jump in
All
the
day,
ocean, right?
all day.
All right. What are some things you're not scared of sharks, but what are some things that you're scared of?
Spiders or anything with more than 4 legs, really. I don't like it.
And finally, favorite sport other than baseball? Don't include surfing in it.
Don't include surfing. That's tough, man. I like watching football.
Who's your favorite football team?
Chargers. But that's tough.
Tough spot for
I'm
you right now.
I'm in a tough situation right now. I don't know if I can be
What
a
do you
Chargers
do?
fan.
Do you root for them anymore?
I don't know. I got to communicate with my other Chargers fans and kind of figure that one out. I don't know where I'm at right now.
If you're not going to root for the Chargers, who's the team you root for?
Oh, jeez. I don't think I can be a fan, to be honest.
That
LA,
stinks.
The LA Rams?
No,
Yeah,
who cares about the LA Rams?
Yeah,
but that stinks because I feel bad for San Diego because I could never even imagine what it's like. You grow up, you root for a team, you watch that team, you fall in love with them. Football, it's like a drug, and the next thing you know, poof, we're going somewhere else.
They just rip it away from you.
Totally killed you.
I'm crushed. I don't know, man. I've got to jump on a bandwagon. I guess Dallas is pretty good. I guess I'll be a Cowboys fan.
No.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little bit of advice.
Sorry.
You're in New York. You're in the Philadelphia area. The Cowboys are a cockroach organization. Nobody
Eagles?
likes them.
I don't know, guys.
Nah,
Maybe I'll be an Eagles fan. I don't know. I'm in the air.
Have a nice young good quarterback.
Yeah, you can sell it. I mean, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe you should just go to the highest bidder.
Yeah,
we'll
see what those preseason games look like, and then I'll decide.
All right, what does this team need to do moving forward? So you guys, I don't want to say cruise control mode because you still have to keep the foot on the pedal.
Yeah.
How do you guys keep that foot on the pedal?
I think we do what we're doing, and we're in a really good spot right now. Our pitching is, unbelievable. We got to just keep the hitting consistent. If we can get our pitchers a few runs every game, the door's shut. I mean, we got to give them a few runs, and it's over.
And the thing that I like about you is that you never get complacent. I could tell that just by talking to you. So with you, even though you're in a really hot stretch, what's the number one thing that still annoys you, still says, okay, I could be better in that aspect of the game?
Defense, man. I don't think guys appreciate defense. You can always get better in the field. You can always take away hits. Defense definitely goes under the radar.
And then last one was Zack Zehner, who joins us right now. You have a team up in the big league level where a lot of guys were in Double-A not that long ago. Tonight's Gary Sanchez, bobblehead night. Aaron Judge has been a beast. The Yankees have been a fun story. They turned it around very quickly. Just as a fan of the game and someone that's in this organization, how about the excitement level with what the big league club has done?
It's incredible. We're ahead of schedule, definitely. I don't think they even thought these young guys would be up and ready to go this early. Guys are up there really hitting the ball hard. They're winning ball games for the Yankees at such a young age. It's going to be more fun in a couple of years, I'll tell you that.
Well, Zach, best of luck. Thank you so much.
Thank
Let's
you,
give it up
guys.
for Zack Zehner, everybody. Zack Zehner.
Thank you.
Here on the Zach Gelb Show, Fox Sports 920 The Jersey. All right, it's 5:29. We're going to take a break. We broadcast back to the Princeton Orthopedic Associates studios. We'll take that break, and we're coming on back. Maybe we'll find what football team Zack Zehner should root for. More of the Zach Gelb Show when we come back.